All right, Shalom. Shalom. To start this camp, we want to begin by giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere Akim pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami camp. All right, we come out another week. All right, to preach the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. All right, onto the people. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whether they're here or from America. All right, our job is to preach the word. Man. All right, also to let our enemies know, all right, their future judgments. All right, starting with Esau Edom, his future judgment, which is him losing his kingdom and going into captivity for 1,000 years, and after 1,000 years being exiled completely. Man. Okay, so hey, that's our job as the men of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, as the pieces of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. This is our job. Those things are our jobs to do. All right, we're gonna continue till the Lord makes us stop. Man. Okay. Hey, somebody got 2 Ezra 15. Let's start there. Cause hey man, we in the times of prophecy, man. All right. The plagues are on the earth, man. All right. These different plagues that you read about in 2 Ezra 15, all right, they're on the earth. And when you read 2 Ezra 16, all right, it says these things have been sent. Who can draw them back? All right. If an archer shoot an arrow, all right, could he bring that arrow back? No, it's gone. All right, and etc. All right, so these things are in the earth. The only people that can bring it back is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. And Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai ain't gonna bring it back, man. Okay? Go ahead,
2 Ezra 15, verse 1. Behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right, man. So hey, our jobs are to what? Speak the words of prophecy. Okay? Don't we have the spirit of prophecy? Revelation 19 and 10. We have the spirit of prophecy. Okay? All right? So we are to what? Speak the words of prophecy. It's a commandment when you read the 2 Ezra 15. All right? To speak the words of prophecy unto our people. All right? Speak the words, they're faithful and true. These prophecies, what's in the scriptures, they're faithful and true. They will come to pass. Wasn't our apostles been talking about the MOTP? Isn't it coming to pass? Isn't it right in front of our faces? Okay? Wasn't our apostles been talking about this, talking about that, talking about this, talking about that, and we see it on the planet Earth? All right? Famine is happening. All right? People are dying of pestilence and etc. So it shows that what? Okay? It shows, one, that we're the men of the Lord is dealing with us, but ultimately it shows that what? These words that are in the book, they are faithful and true. These prophecies are faithful and true, man. Okay? Keep going, huh?
Verse 3. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
So don't let the strong unbelief of these people trouble you. Alright? Their unbelief is not stopping anything. Alright? There was people that didn't believe in Yahushua's time. Alright? There was people that didn't believe back then. Did that stop anything? There was people that didn't believe back in the time of Noah. That flood still came, right? Okay? So it doesn't really matter if people don't believe. Majority of the people on the planet Earth, majority of our people, I should say, they're not going to believe. Okay? But that's not going to stop shit. Okay? It's not. And ultimately, who's stopping them from believing? The Lord. The Lord keeping their eyes closed. The Lord don't want them to get it. The Lord don't want them to see it. Okay? Well, hey, bless our Eve. Be blessed, be able to see it. That's it? Go ahead.
So Isaiah 6 and 7, it says, And he laid it upon my mouth and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? Or who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. And he said, Go and tell this people, Hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make your heart of fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert to him.
Come. Hey man, this is back up. Come.
This is Romans chapter 1.
Come. Now I want to say, the brother read the Isaiah 6. So There's majority, all right, of the Lord's people, all right, their eyes gonna be shut, their ears gonna stay closed. That's how the Lord wants it, man. All right, and it's gonna remain like that till the end. Okay, that's how the Lord wants it. So the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Rakta Yahweh, Rakta Yahushai, call on Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The Lord has blessed us. We able to see. We see the prophecies. All right, we see what's going on in the earth. All right, and we bring it back to the prophecies. We bring it back to the scriptures, and we give praises to the Lord. Okay. Who got Matthew 13?
Come on. You know I got it.
All right, sorry. You gotta start at 16, right?
Yeah, I remember 13 verses. What did 16?
You gotta start up?
Okay, you start at 9.
Come, go ahead.
It's Matthew 13 and verse 9. Who hath ears to hear that I'm here? Woo! Verse 10. I'm like, and the disciples came and said unto them, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
So it's not given to everybody. Right. So we're blessed. Call on him like Yahweh. That's major, bro. We could have been like everybody else in the world, man. All right? Clueless. There's people that's clueless. There's people, you know why the drug rate is so high? Because people don't know what the fuck is going on the planet Earth right now. All right? That's why the drug rate is so high, because they don't know what's going on. All they're seeing is catastrophe, calamity, tragedy, distress. All right? Back to back. So they're not at peace, but we're at peace. Why is that we're at peace? Because we know that these things have to come to pass for our Lord Yahweh Shai to come back. All right? And come and save us, and to set up, and for the Father to set up the profitable one, which is Yahweh Shai. All right? And set up his little those that are joint heirs, and set up all Israel. All right? So we rejoice to see these different things come to pass, man. While people are sad, the reason why we're able to rejoice is because we have eyes to see, all right? And we also have ears to hear, okay? We're not like normal men. We're not, okay? We're not. We're like the CIA, FBI, like really, you know? We're like the elites. To keep it real, we're like the elites. We're the top of the top, man. Okay? You want to make a point, Aaron? You want to say something?
I want to make a point in a Matthew. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, man.
Right.
You know, because the disciples are actually Yahweh Shai while speaking in parables. But Yahweh Shai knew that, hey, everybody can't get it, man.
That's right.
You know, so he spoke in parables because he knew the disciples were going to get it, man.
Right.
You know, and that's just like us, man. We had prophesying. Everybody not going to get it.
That's right.
You know? Whoever going to get it, you know, and they probably let them understand, man. Right.
Why they elect is the one that can get it.
Right.
That's the whole point. The elect gonna get it. The elect gonna even understand and accept it.
That's why I said the rest of blindness, you gotta get it.
Man, bro, bring out Romans 11.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
get
the spirit,
it.
man.
I ain't gonna push it.
Go ahead, let him read it.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then Israel had not obtained that which he's seeking for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded.
So, hey, man, the elect have obtained it. Okay, the rest is blinded. You know? Want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say that the elect gonna understand what times we're in. Right? The elect gonna understand that the MOT it's RFI teaching, man.
Right.
Because guess what? They are blessed to understand and have the truth of the scriptures, man. And the rest are blinded. These people, they don't know what the fuck going on, man. But the elect understands that, man. You know?
The elect gonna get this truth too.
Right.
These people come up, all right? And it's just like, it's plain as day. We literally just, we tell you what's going on in earth, and we back it up in the scriptures. Our multiple scriptures, all right? To further elaborate, you know? But you still don't get it, you know? That's how you know it's okay. The Lord has a thick wall blocking, all right? A thick wall blocking. They can't register to you, all right? The door is locked.
If I may say, is this how you know they can't get it? Because, you know, the men through the four corners of the earth, we don't teach it any different.
Right.
We teach it all the same way.
Right.
Okay? That's how you know that this is y'all shot controlling, okay, the minds of the people. Okay, they gonna get it instantly. Okay, like when your house tried to call Matthew, okay, you know, he said, hey, come, I'll make you a fishers of men. Okay, follow me, they just went. Okay, they asked no question, they just went.
Andrew and I think it was Andrew and John,
Right.
if I'm correct. Andrew and Peter, there was like fishing. They know that John and James, I believe, the sons of Zebedee, if I'm correct.
Right.
Hey, the Lord said, follow me. Matthew, follow me. They dropped their things and went. They went. All right? They didn't question like, man, is this a setup? All right? Who is this guy? No, they went. Okay? They received the truth, bro. Okay? Come on, man. Come on. And guess what? You know, another thing too, I want to make another point, man. They received the truth, man. But hey, as you see in the scriptures, look how the Lord was dealing with them, man. All right? Look how the Lord was dealing with them. And one major thing that comes to my mind, Matthew 24. All right? Yahweh Shai was on the Mount of Olives. His disciples, I speak to you privately. What's going to happen, man? Come on, man. You know? But hey, you brothers got any points? Oh yeah, Seabar, you got a scripture.
Back in Romans 11, verse 8, it says, according as it is written, the Most High had given them a spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. Unto this day, yeah. All right? And so ultimately, too, they're not understanding of the spirit part of Israel outside. The Lord will want them to understand, man. All right? So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the truth is this truth, you know, the saving, you know, of the so-called Negroes like you that started on this side will be the elect, man. Okay? Are the elect gonna understand it, man, all through the spirit?
That's why in Matthew 22, that's why it says, for many are called, few are chosen, man.
Right.
You know, because this truth is for all Israel. But hey, the Lord's got a specific amount of people that's going to get this truth, man. And that's what we grasp it, and that's what we understand what the scripture's talking about, man. You know, because he preaching around, you know, we preach to all Israel, but we preach to all Israel, so we understand that this truth is not for all Israel, man. And the Lord has an elect that he's going to save, man. You know?
And make a point real quick, you know, we have to be prophesying to our people, that's why people like in that record, but the message, like the brother says for the next, also too, but that's for the rest of it, it's condemned, man. All right? So those, you know, matter of fact, you keep it like that, just for them to get condemned, man. Okay? So why they walk, they hear about this truth, they walk, you know, amongst the streets, they see the videos, you know, we're on all types of platforms, okay? But that's all for a reason too.
Yeah. It's Matthew 4 and start 17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And Yahushua, walking by the sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. Like, no questions asked, they just went, man.
Right.
Okay, that's how it's gonna be for the elect members, okay? It's gonna straightway follow Yahweh Shah.
Right. Hey, if I may say something, it's like children. All right, it's like children. Cause me and Captain Lawyer, we was just having a conversation yesterday, man. All right, when you look at children, bro, children, like their father tell them something, like I'm gonna bring you a gift, right? I'm gonna give you a gift if you have good grades. They just go off faith. All right, they just have in their mind, okay, this is gonna happen. They just gonna go off. They just go off faith. All right, they don't have no mind of, oh, my dad lied to me. All right, or it's not true. They excited and they go off faith. All right, that's the faith that the Lord loves. All right, and those men, Peter and John and other men, and shit, even us, and we just went off faith, man. Okay, we just went off faith, man, and that pleases the Lord, and may we continue to do that. All right, within this truth, man, to the end. Go off faith, man. Be as children, man. Okay. Be as a child, man. Okay? Just trusting your father. All right? Trusting your big brother. All right? Have the mindset of, oh, they have the best interest for me, man. Okay? What's your brothers got? Okay, you got more? Oh, yeah. You got a quick one? All right, go ahead.
This, you know, like the brothers in John chapter 14, verse 1, this is Yahweh speaking. Say, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. And that means talking about Yahweh, man. Just to back up the point, man. That's the whole mindset, especially they for the have, man. They're not going to worry. They already, you know, they wholeheartedly believe in Yahweh Shai, which we call, which through the Spirit that is faith.
That's right. That's right. Hey, the reason why the elect don't get the victory over the beast, over the Inquisition, etc. All right, it's because what they know that, okay, my father promised me a kingdom. My father promised me salvation. All right, so hey, I'm gonna trust in my father, and that's what the Lord wants. Okay, Hey, what?
Paul said.
What Paul said, right?
Later for me a crown.
Right,
Let me see understood.
right,
There's a reward for waiting for him.
right.
Because he finished his time.
What did Peter ask the Lord? He asked our son that we have received all things. What shall we receive? What we gonna receive, big bro? Hey, you gonna sit on the 12 thrones, all right? So the 12 tribes of Israel, and you gonna receive 100 Bro, they went hard. They was been going hard, but you don't think they went harder even after that? Come on, bro. Come on, you better than preacher. Come on, bro.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Like the whole world's going to hear that, you know, who the Israelites are, who the chosen people are.
Right.
And the promises that the Israelites are going to get, man.
Right.
But they're not going to act on that or because they don't believe it. They heard the word, but it's not mixed with faith.
Right, right.
It's like Hebrews 11. Without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High.
Right, that's right. Gotta be mixed with faith. All right? Faith is a key opponent, man. All right? As they say, man. Oh, back in that Matthew.
Matthew 13, I'm looking at verse 11 again. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to listen to the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given. For whosoever hath to him shall be given, he shall have more abundance, but whosoever hath not, for him shall be taken away even that he hath had. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, by hearing shall you hear, and shall not understand, or seeing you shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. These are any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, they should understand with their heart, and they should be converted that I should heal them. Verse 16, so blessed are your eyes, they see, and your ears for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them.
Right, that's it, man. We're blessed, man. All right, blessed are your eyes for they see. We're able to see, man. Okay? We're blessed, man. And hey, another thing too, the things that we're able to see now, the ancient men, they didn't get to see it. Now we're able to really see these different things. All right, literally laid off in the earth. All right, we're able to see famine and these different things. We're able to literally see it. All right, it's visual. It's bright in front of us, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
About to say, even to you read that second Ezra 13, where Ezra's like that was what they were left behind, because why they was able to go through, you know, all what scriptures have said, even to the coming out son. Because you able to live out and see everything firsthand. That's your fault, man.
You got something?
John chapter 20, verse 29, Yahweh Shai said unto them, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, yet have believed. Like the brother was going into, you know, we don't have to see too many things yet for us to be so convicted about it. We believe it. You know, the Spirit conducted us to pretty much jump out whatever we got, and then pretty much follow it. And the brother was talking about the elect, pretty much how the gospel is hit onto them. I got nothing to say back down there. The book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 17, and it reads, and say, we have played unto you. You know, we out here blowing the trumpet. You know, we call unto you. You know, this is a song we're doing, the song of the Most High. You know, so therefore the elect is going to come without second thought. You know, they just like a magnetic force.
Exactly.
And ye have not danced. We have more unto you. You know, we crying unto you. We telling you the gospel. You know, we telling you what the hell we're going into. We telling you what's coming. You know, all the prophecies. And ye have not lamented. You know, you out here, you in the spirit of mirth. And you in the house of mirth. You're not tripping. You think Babylon's going to continue. You think you're 9 to 5, whatever dope boy shit you got going on, scamming, whatever activity thing you have is going to save you the time to come. But the time we're coming into, man, you know, only the men of the Lord are going to increase. Everyone after that is going to decrease, man.
Exactly. Exactly. The water, brother, because hey, everything you said is true, man. Okay? The elect, man, they don't need to see too much, man. Okay, they don't need to see too much, man. Okay? And the elect, they gonna do what they gotta do, man. Alright? But not seeing, because what? Look at back then when you read Hebrews 11, man. Go ahead. No, where is this? Oh yeah, start at 1, then seeing the promises afar off.
This is Hebrews 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
That's right, man. So hey, man. So hey, man, look. We haven't seen Yahushua cut the clouds, okay? We haven't seen all the angels come and bring judgment yet. We haven't seen these different things yet. But guess what? We believe it, okay? We believe it. We have faith. We don't need to see. We don't need to see to believe, man. All right? We're blessed. It's a blessing to believe without seeing, man. Okay? Hey, that was Timothy, right? Or Thomas. Thomas wasn't wicked. All right, he wasn't wicked. He wasn't a wicked man. All right, but hey, you're blessed to have to have the spirit to believe without seeing that. Okay, we haven't seen those whistles come down. We haven't. Okay, but what? We fear the Lord. Okay, we have faith in the Lord. We know if we do what we got to do to please the Lord, we're gonna be. We're not gonna receive the judgment of the wicked, man.
That's what we have, brother. You brought out pretty much how we can see a lot more clearer than the old men from before could see, you know?
Right.
And you got the Neuralink stuff being brought out, you got the Jeff Bezos brain implant, whatever the case may be, World War III, which is the original gun, and our people still can't see that, you know, which is a scary fearful thing, man.
Right, exactly.
That's what you should really be afraid of, is the fact that these things are so plentiful on the table. Even Esau Edom, you know, the top pirate elites, they know what the hell's coming to pass. They'll tell you straight up. But our people like, nah, man, that can't happen. You know, you in the cartoon.
But they in the spirit of Babylon will be healed. Just give it a couple years.
That's right.
You know, or give it a couple months. You know, this ain't the end of Babylon. You know, but the reason why these people think that way is because the Lord has blinded them, man. All right, and filled them with the spirit of, you know, delusion, man. Okay, that's not good.
Second Ezra 1, starting through 6, it says they have seen no prophets, yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them. I took the witness to grace the people to come, little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with worldly eyes, yet in spirit they believe the things that I say.
What?
I said, hey, we didn't that's back in brother said we ain't see outside crack the clouds yet. We ain't see the missile, we ain't really see nothing yet, man. Because we still believe, man. Okay, it's faith mixed with fear. Okay, so say Noah, okay, it's by faith that also said he was moved with fear, man.
Exactly.
Okay.
But hey, wasn't Abraham moved with fear? Right. Didn't Abraham have faith in the Lord? The scriptures account, when you read James, it says Abraham is accounted in front of God. You know? So Abraham, he moved with fear. Hey, go sacrifice your son. He didn't question it. He moved with fear. All right, he always had faith in the Lord. He knew that, okay, the Lord won't raise up Isaac again. Because what? Isaac, that seed shall be called if we paraphrase it. All right? He had faith. You know? It's the same thing. We got to have faith too, man. And even though we can't see, even though we don't see everything, all right? But we still have to have faith, man. The Lord don't want us to see everything, okay? Because that's Romans 8, man. Things that you hope, but the things you have seen is not hope. You know? He was holding that, bring that up. Unless any brothers got any precepts to read some?
Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 55. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his branches. And they said in their heart that there is no power. Yea, and that knowing they must die. Right? This is what they said in their heart. The fool says in their heart, according to the Psalms, that there is no God, man.
Right.
This is how the people move, man. Faithless generation. This is how the people move. And knowing that they must die, man. There's no remedy for them except for death. After death, they're going to be raised up again in the kingdom. We're going to the elect. Lord will be part of that number. And they're going to be righteous again. That's how much love the Lord has for his people, man. But we believe that we ready. We know the word of love. You see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways. These aren't just men speaking their own opinion. Right. Unless it's the wicked camp. These aren't men speaking their own opinion. These are men sent on behalf of the Yahweh Shalom tribe to deliver a message, man. Right. Message to get right or get destroyed. Right.
You know, like I was saying earlier in the camp, man, you want to say something else, brother? What I was saying earlier in the camp before you guys came, like, hey, our job is to preach to the people whether they hear or forbear. That's the job of the prophet, man. really at the end of the day, yes, this truth is mainly for the elect. We go out mainly for the elect, but hey, we go out to preach the word to everybody, man. All right, to all our people, man.
If I could back you up, man.
Come.
I'm gonna start with Joel. Bear with me. Like the brother said, you know, to preach unto the pretty much preaching to the multitude. The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, which is, you know, pretty much a voice of the Lord, the word of the Lord. Right. And sound an alarm in my holy land. Why is that? Because prophecy is coming, man. You know, shit hit the fans about to come. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. So when these people walking by, they seeing us, they hearing us, whatever the case may be, they really supposed to be shaking in their boots, man. They're not supposed to just be lollygagging in another puff of a cigarette. This shit about to go down, man. So in other words, you gotta gird up your loins ASAP, right now, man. You gotta come get the word, man. Right. Continuing on, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man. And it's coming like a thief in the night, like the brother said. All right, I want another precept. Bear with me. I'm gonna go around and remember.
Done. Hey, to back you up, all right? To back you up right quick, man. We're gonna have to too. Because hey, we standing on our watch. All right? Go ahead, bro.
This is
There's one.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I reprove.
Right now, what is, I will stand upon my watch. Are we standing on our watch, man? Okay? We standing on our watch, man. All right? We're standing on our watch. And another thing, too, we're the watchmen. The watchmen are the prophets, man. Okay? We watching, man, and we let our people know, all right, what's going on, man. All right? So what, they can get themselves prepared, man. Okay? So they can get themselves prepared. When Yahushua was on the scene, all right, Yahushua, he was telling the people, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right? Yahushua, he was doing what we were doing. Okay? He was prophesying. He was preaching the word. Okay? He was letting the people know what it was, man. Okay? Go ahead. That's one of them. Unless you want to make it point.
Like I said, you know, he's doing the will of the Father. The same thing with us. This is not of us. It's not our words. It's the words of Yahweh Shai.
On the back of the brother's point, yeah, the word is speaking for the elect. But we've also commanded to go preach to the other nations their judgment too.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
But if I'm gonna add, the word is for the elect.
Right.
It's not for 2/3, because they're gonna die anyway.
Right.
So yeah, Isaiah 34 mentions tell ye to everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The whole world, you can listen in.
Right.
You going into slavery, you're part of the hopeful elect for you to be saved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're 2/3, you're gonna get judgment. Really just to be blameless.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't have much for you, but I got this.
Because when you read these certain epistles from Peter and Paul, when you read the beginning of these epistles, dear beloved.
Exactly.
When you read Peter 1,
Right.
he's talking about the church of the firstborn. Who's
Right.
what? The elect. So these men are writing to a specific group of people.
Hey, saints.
There you go.
You know? Right.
These niggas out here ain't saints.
Right, they ain't saints, man.
Yeah, they're the sons of Abraham.
Right.
You know, they're Israelites. Yeah,
Right.
sure. But 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago, when they were saying, yeah, we are the seed of Abraham, and Yahushua called them what? You have your father the devil.
Exactly.
He called them devils, man.
That's right. That's right, man.
You
That's
got
right, man. And this message, the hardcore message in your face is for the elect, man. And hey, you know, our job, you know, we tell our people, all right, we also tell the nation their judgment, but really, we come out here for the elect, man. That's right. All right, you other nations and 2/3 of our people, y'all gonna get destroyed, man. Y'all cleave onto the devil, man. All right. This is the message.
When an apostle say, Lord, why you won't tell everybody? Why won't you break it down to them? What did the Lord tell them? It ain't for them, it's for you.
Spirit.
Right?
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
So if he loved them all, he would have told them, hey, this is what this means. But
Right.
he didn't do that.
He didn't do that. He did it. It's right. That's what, bro?
Let's get 2 in verse, I'm sorry, verse 1. And he said unto me, son of man, stand up on thy feet. Son of man, stand up on thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered unto me, and he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, and I heard him, and that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I have sent thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their father have transgressed against me until this very day.
That's right. So we are sent unto our people. That is true. All right. But this message is for the elect of our people. Man. All right. It's for the elect, man. All right. It's for them. Okay. We just doing what we gotta do for the Lord to be blameless. That's it. The Lord ain't gonna come and talk to y'all. All right. That's one thing. And we just doing this to be blameless, man. Okay. Let the people know so nobody can say, oh, I didn't hear. You know. There's no cloak for your sins. The prophets was out here big times. All right? Lord had his prophets out here early, man.
You know why? Because Jake loves to do that shit. He loves to do that. Oh, nah, bro, you can't get it, bro. I ain't hear it. He ain't telling me that.
I ain't hear it.
But nah, the Lord had to where hey, man, we bringing it out everywhere, man. You been hearing about this on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, man.
And if you ain't hearing it from the prophets, who you hearing it from? The rappers.
Your celebrities.
Your celebrities. You hearing it from your mother. All right, your grandmother, your grandpappy. All right. Oh, I used to be an Israelite. I know about that. You know. Yeah, those are guys that they say you can't eat pork. You know. Come on, man. You heard, bro.
And just by the Lord is doing that, he's gonna be doing that to make himself blameless, man.
Right.
So that when the Lord comes down, when all hell, he was blameless, man. He had people tell you about the truth, man. So that when he get destroyed, he's blameless for that, man.
You went to school with that one nigga that had fringes on his shirt. You went to school with him, all right? You went to school with him, bro. You went to school with him, bro. Huh?
I said, Con, you been Mark.
Yeah, you been Mark. You come on.
I'm saying spirit that's going to be created, you know, for the Lord to pretty much look out for them, look to be blameless. It's the same people that when you see Jake walking around, you say, you an Israelite. That's what they say to you in West Palm. I already know that. Thou say it.
Thou say it, right. Hey. That's it?
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 18. It says, But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world. All right, the Lord has it where not only that, you know, prophets are scattered all over the earth, man. All right, you know, so-called niggas like sitting there, they heard, man. All right, whether if they, you know, somebody actually told them, or they was driving by, your windows down, you still heard. That happens a lot. People be driving down, they stop and they hear the word. Sometimes, most of the time, it's before they're condemned, to be condemned, man. But in all entirely, man, yes, they have heard, man.
Yeah. Well, that's Romans 8. We might as well bring out Romans 8 for edification. They might get that. No, Romans 10 sloppy. I'm saying Romans 8. You got another one? Okay, I wrote it.
Yeah. The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 2, and it reads, For I bear them record.
Jump down to 18.
All right. For I bear them record that they have the zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Verse 18, and it reads, But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into all the ends of the world.
Oh, you did just read it? Oh, snap. The Lord wanted to come back out of it. Hey, our people do have a zeal, all right, but their zeal, the zeal that they have, they're putting it in the wrong place, man.
Exactly.
All right? We tell them like, no, that's the wrong place. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, you're wrong. Come here. This is the truth. This is living life. This is the bread. Come eat, man.
The good news.
The good news. The gospel. You know, come here. But they don't want to. All right? They putting their zeal into JC is my God.
Exactly.
JC is my God. But hey, man,
He is.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
They worship Jesus Christ.
You're right.
You can do whatever you want when you worship Him.
Exactly.
You can eat pork. You can celebrate Christmas,
Right.
Easter.
You can commit adultery.
Yeah.
You can go out Friday night and do. You can go out Saturday and Friday and do all type of wickedness, and then you're able to go Sunday and go repent.
Yeah.
That's the access that you have when you believe in JC.
Freedom.
When you believe in JC, yeah, that's the freedom you have. When you believe in JC, you can be a thug, man. You can do all type of shit. You can go rob a
Yeah,
nigga
that's true.
throughout the whole week. You just rob a nigga.
Sunday.
Right. And Sunday,
Make sure you have that envelope ready.
right.
You can be a rapper too.
You can be a rapper.
And win an award.
Right.
You ain't gonna stay and say, I drink JC.
That's
Right.
right.
Exactly. That's it, man. Hey, when you have JC on your side, you got a lot of advantages, man.
That's a license to sin.
That's a license to sin, brother. That's it, man. You know, you got good time.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them a strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. This is why they're so stuck with that strong delusion of serving JC, man. Because they have pleasure of, being wicked. They don't want to repent and change, man. You tell a Jay, you gotta stop eating pork, stop committing adultery, stop smoking weed. Nah, I can't do that. Stop shaving your beard. Nah, I can't do that. But JC will allow you to do that, man.
Right. Right. You know, they'll say, hey, Jay, and the pork, though?
Crab legs?
Crab legs? So if she got a man, I can't talk to her? But she came up to me. Like, no, Jake. You see, Jake, when you worshiping JC, you don't have to live by the standard. When you worshiping the Lord, all right, there's when you worshiping JC, there's no laws. All right, there's no laws at all. When you worshiping the Lord, there's laws. You gotta live a certain way, and the way the Lord wants you to live is not death, it's life. The way you moving with JC, that's death. Cause what? Oh, you can do this, do that, do this, do that. Just repent. No, man.
Prime example, if I can say it real quick. Prime example, hey, you go pop another man's wife now, and the man is at the hand trying to kill you, man.
Right.
Now, those moving like that is not ways of life. You eat pork, and shrimp, all these certain things not good for your intestines.
Right. Right.
All right. The Lord had these certain ways to live for a reason, man. Okay. And the scripture said it's not grievous, man.
Right. The Lord's not. Come on, man. Bro. The things that the Lord telling us to do is not hard. Bro, don't go sleep with that man's wife. But I gotta keep bringing that up because that's something that's popular among the straight. It's in rap music. It's in the church.
It's glorified.
It's in school. It's glorified. Oh, you slept with that man's girl? Damn. Your street cred done went up, man. All right. No, man. The Lord ain't dealing with those different things, man. They bring forth disease. All right, now you gotta watch over your head because you don't know because hey, you done slept with another man's wife. Now you gotta watch over yourself because he may be gunning for you. All right, you laying down with the same kind. Now you waking up. You got the monkeypox and shit. All right, you're raw. You got all type of problems. And the Lord's telling us these different things because He loves us very deeply. So what? We don't need to deal with the judgments, and we don't need to deal with the aftermath, man.
That's the spirit, and I'll be meditating on that.
Like, you got him slugging. There you got it, bro. Look at that quality, man.
Now, but even with STDs, if you cancel out, if you stop adultery alone, you'll cancel out STDs in one generation, man.
But no. But STDs cause what? The pharmaceutical agencies, they get money from it. So if Esau will start to lock you up for committing adultery, the money will stop.
Exactly.
He makes money off of Israelites sinning.
Right.
Pork, adultery,
Planned Parenthood.
It's so many. He needs you to send it over. In order, this society is functioning off of wicked Israelites.
Right.
Celebrating Christmas, celebrating Valentine's Day. It's you.
Right.
You niggas.
Right.
Statistically, back the brother up, the Israelites are spending $1 trillion a year in Babylon the Great. That's the highest consumer out of all nations in this whole, and we the poorest.
Back at your point, that's only SK. That's not considering anything, man.
You niggas are keeping it. If you niggas will repent, this society will collapse.
Yes.
This society will collapse in one day.
One day.
One day, you
One
niggas
day.
stop spending money and you come back to the Lord the Sabbath day. This all be shit. God damn.
You stop investing in society and everybody takes the peace.
Oh.
It's judgment. This shit over with. It's over with. But the Lord don't want it to go that way,
Go
man.
down like that.
The Lord don't want it to go that way. Because that would have been live. That would have been legendary.
Oh yeah, that would have been epic.
Right.
That would have been crazy.
We would have never forgot about that, man.
The earth would start trembling.
Right.
The cherries would just start coming.
Right. Bro would have been live, man.
Right. Shit, man. Jeremiah 1, it's not at 4. It says, then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed in the belly I knew thee, and before I was came forth out of the womb I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Right, so the Lord sent us as a prophet unto the nations, man. And we're going to tell the heathens their judgment, to the third judgment, and it's time to let you turn back to Yahweh Shem outside. Then said I, Lord power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. It sounds like Jeremiah, he was young. He said, the Lord Yahweh said unto me, say, now I am a child, that will go to all that I shall send you, and whatsoever I command you, thou shalt speak. Right. So the things that we're saying is coming from Yahweh Shem outside. The Lord commanded us to say these things, man. And tell you to tell Israelites, to tell the Jews their judgment. It's all part of the club. Right. We're not holding back.
That's right. Ezekiel, when you read Ezekiel 2, like the brother read, you know, when you read down, I don't think brother got to the point, or he probably did. Hey, it says the Lord put his spirit within, the Lord put the spirit within Ezekiel, and he told Ezekiel, go preach to the house. So he put the spirit within him, all right, and go preach, man, all right? Same thing with Jeremiah. He put his spirit within Jeremiah, he put his word within Jeremiah, Jeremiah went out to go preach, all right? And you know the book is still within Jeremiah, because when you read Jeremiah said, I'm gonna stop preaching. These people try to come up against me, I'm gonna stop preaching. But he couldn't. He couldn't. It burned within him, man. It burned within him, man. And it burned within us, man. All right, to preach the word, man. When it comes close to Friday, certain brothers can't sleep the night before, man. All right? Because you want to go preach the word, it burns, man. All right? We want to let it out. There's a fire. It's a consuming fire, man. All right? And we burning you fucking people up, man. All right? Go ahead, man. And we burning this society up too, man. All right? Go ahead, bro. Let it rip.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, war and evil and oppression. So, and that's all through the spirit, because we're doing the same thing right now, man. We're prophesying against Mount Seir. We're prophesying against the enemies. We're prophesying to our people. Okay, that's our job. And as prophets, warn our people and to condemn the heathens, man, and the nation, man. It's hard when you beat them all down, man. Okay? We gotta let you know your judgment, man. Yeah, you go into slavery, man. Yeah, we gonna rule over you in the kingdom, man. Right. Okay? Also before you in the kingdom, this place there'll be a lot of death and destruction, famine, man. Right. Okay? And to our people, we better repent, man. Okay, that's the message, man.
Back to Jeremiah 1 and 8. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with you to deliver these sins of the house. And that's the same thing that the Lord told Ezekiel. Okay, don't be afraid of the people, don't be afraid of our people, man. Because yes, some people are not going to repent. They're going to bust up, they're going to stalk, they're going to talk shit. Okay, they're going to cry. Okay, but that what comes with being a prophet of Yahweh outside. Okay, you're praying your life, praying your safety.
I'm saying, because people say, am I an enemy because I tell you the truth? Yeah, you're going to make enemies for telling people. Yeah, you're going to make enemies for telling people they wrongs, man. Okay, you're going to make enemies for telling people, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Or, you better tighten up before the Lord kill you, man. Yeah, we're going to make enemies because of that, man. But we had to count the cost.
So the Lord Yahweh put forth his hand, touched my mouth, and the Lord Yahweh said unto me, I put my words in thy mouth.
Hey, the Lord has put that's Jeremiah, right?
Yes.
The Lord put his words in Jeremiah's mouth. And the Lord put his words in Ezekiel's mouth. The Lord put his words in all his men's mouths, man. All right? He put his words in our mouths, man. And we go forth and we prophesy. All right? Aren't we, another thing too, aren't we the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? The Lord ain't going to come down and talk to his people. He sends men to talk to his people. The Lord ain't going to come down, all right, and tell Esau, man, you're going to go into captivity. He sends men to do it.
That's right, man.
Okay? That's right.
Hey, they're supposed to be trembling.
They're supposed to be trembling.
Y'all supposed to be scared. The scriptures say where the word of a king is,
Right.
there is power.
Right.
We have the words of the king.
Right. Well, actual kings, when the prophet came in, Listen to what the prophet said. Didn't David listen to Nathan? Didn't David listen to Samuel?
And guess what? The wise kings, they knew,
Right.
hey,
Right.
this is basically the Lord was talking to.
Right.
Right? So the prophet had the authority over him.
Exactly. Yes.
Thus said the Lord, Yahweh.
That's right. That's right.
We got the same authority though.
Right. Exactly. Because really, you know, to keep it real, the prophets, they're one of the main characters, bro. All right, Yahweh Shai is the main character.
Yep.
Jacob, Esau, but the prophets, they're one of the main characters because we behold and we're holding something that's so major, the secrets. Okay, and we have a job to do, preach the word. Okay, we're one of the greatest, you know, one of the greatest people, Lord willing, man. All right. Lord, when we are those faithful prophets, Lord, when we are those faithful men, we're one of the greatest people on the planet Earth, man. Okay, people don't have what we have, man. Really?
No.
Come on, man. And another thing too, look at this society. We live in a world full of people like this guy. All right? We live in a society full of weirdos and etc.
That's right.
Look, bro, we possess something so holy. Man.
And that's why people hate us.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, you at work, you don't know why somebody hates you. They hate you. Man, these people hate your guts.
They hate your
You
guts.
might not even know.
Right.
People secretly hate you for no reason. Like, man, what I did to you?
Right.
It's spiritual.
Right.
That spirit in them, they hate you. Why? Because they can't be you.
Right. That's right.
That's right, man. That's a true saying.
That's right.
Why did they hate Yahweh Shai? What did he do?
Why did they tell you how to die? Why did they tell you how to die after he took the swine? Well, he took evil spirit out the men and put it in the swine. Why did they tell you how to die? Could you depart from our coast? Why did they do that? He did something amazing. Why did you tell him to leave? Why did you? Right.
So these same spirits are back. These niggas might come up to you acting like they all cool. All these niggas wicked, man.
Right.
The Most High ain't dealing with no fucking worldly nice guys. Just because you fucking give your next door neighbor a pie. Here, Shirley,
Right.
if your ass is not serving the Lord, keeping his commandments, you are wicked.
I see 144.
Call Lord Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
Okay?
Hey, call on him like y'all busting
The
outside.
Most High is dealing with men that listen to him.
That's right.
I don't give a fuck if you give Shirley a potato pie. The
Right.
Most High don't care about that.
Big Shirley. Big Shirley.
He don't care.
Right.
You open the door for an old lady. Yeah, that's cool, whatever.
Right.
144 right there. Call Lord Yahweh Shai. The band that rolled by. Okay? So if you open the door for an old lady, you can help an old lady. I'm not saying something wrong with that. But you got to be listening to the Lord, man.
You gotta be fearing the Lord, man.
You out here helping an old lady that don't even believe in the Lord.
Yeah.
An old lady that cursed the Lord out, man. You know?
Hey, it's nice. What? I mean, did you
Fearing
feel
the
the
Lord?
Lord?
No. You know?
Yeah, brothers going into prophets, you know, pretty much being on the scene and their importance. Prophets, you know, along with Yahweh Shai, you know, are the greatest people, man. They're what the Lord is dealing with primarily, man. And what I was going to say, Sloppy, the secrets are with the meek and the lowly. I'll bring out the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh, does nothing, but he will revealeth his secret unto the servants of prophets. So if you want the secrets, you know, you got to come lowly in a humble spirit, man. That the prophets may give unto you, the Lord allows, man. Give you that mercy.
When you read Sirach, the 3rd chapter, it tells you that the secrets are revealed unto the meek, man. Alright, so we have the secrets, man.
Man, hell, the Lord is going to do with you when you out here proud and you out here boasting. And you can't even walk in uprightness, man. You get a little secrets, and now you going to Esau, now you going to the job, you're telling them you're going to slavery. You're not using wisdom, brother.
Hey, the brother Kabar just made a great point. Repeat that again,
That's why, well, as of right now, it's not like that, but that's why prophets back then had, you know, they was honored back then. So they was so, they knew, all right, these men are tied up with the Most High, man. Okay, they knew that. They honored them. But as of right now, we're honored.
Yeah, hey, to back you up, you know, hey, the men they were honored back then, and people trembled at the prophets. Trembled with Samuel. All right, that spirit not in the earth no more. Hell no, hell no. And the scriptures say, if I'm correct, in the book of Sirach, it says honor the priest. It's like a gotta find that. Yeah, Sirach 7.
And it's really because these church prophets, you know, that the prophets have lost how few at them, man. Right. Because the prophets don't come on the scene unless there's prophecies coming, man. So when prophets are on the scene, that means shit's about to go down, man.
Back up your brother's point, man. This is 1 Samuel chapter 16. I'm going to start at verse 4. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake. He came to Bethlehem. Samuel was commanded by the Lord to go to Bethlehem. Right? And the elders of the town trembled at his coming and said, comest thou peaceably? Right? Because they knew what they understand. If you see a man of the Lord, if you see a prophet, right? Even if you saw an angel, you started trembling because the angel is really sensitive to two things. It's really for a message of Lord or to take your ass out to spirit realm, right? Right? This is why people are, you should be trembling when you see the prophets on the highways and byways, right? It's like in the time of Jonah. They believed the report Jonah had, and the whole Nineveh started repenting, man. Right. And the Lord spared Nineveh for that time. Eventually Nineveh was still destroyed, but they believed, and they started a fast, even the animals fasted. Yep. They repented, man. Right. But now these days, he tell you that, 2/3 of our people are going to be put to death, be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Everybody doesn't know. They don't want to hear that, man.
These missiles are made for museum display, in the people's mind. They're not made for use. And they don't understand once these missiles leave their silo, it's the only destruction that they can do, man. They can't go out and give you a fireworks show. They can't land safely, man. They can't exit and do some immediate stuff, man. Whatever it lands on, whatever's in the space is done, man. And the Lord, you got you're right. There's no U-turn, man, on those things, man. Ain't no cancel. As soon as the Lord put the spirit on things and believe, man, 200 million of them things gonna follow, man.
That's right. 200 million warheads. Hey, the Lord gonna guide them. You got more, bro?
No, that's it.
All right, read this out for me.
Mark 7:29. Fear the Lord with all thy soul and reverence his priest.
Right. So fear the Lord with all thy soul and reverence his priest. These people don't fear the Lord. All right. They don't fear the Lord and they don't reverence the priest. They don't reverence the prophets. They don't reverence the pastors. They don't reverence us, man. You're supposed to reverence the priest. You're supposed to reverence the pastors, the prophets, man. All right. You're supposed to reverence us, man. All right. You're supposed to honor us. You're supposed, when you see us, it's supposed to be people coming up here helping us out. All right. Bringing the water.
You need anything? You need something from Whole Foods?
Right.
It's supposed to be hundreds of thousands of Israelites out here.
Start with the apostles. We're not supposed to be working. People supposed to be coming, giving us things, man. We're already working. We're working for the whole nation of Israel.
But they give it to the pork chop bastards.
Right.
They give all their money to them.
Right.
They're doing it in ignorance and wickedness. Thinking they doing good, but those are not the priests of the Lord.
That's right.
Those are the priests of Baal.
That's right. That's right, man. That's right.
This is Jeremiah 1:10.
Hey, I need you to read down on that. You left it? Oh, that was the point that you wanted?
Yeah.
It was a little bit more on that.
Oh.
But nah, it's cool, cool.
No, that's right.
It's all right, 7 and 29. Keep reading on down.
Like in Sirach 7:29, read it again. Fear the Lord with all thy soul, reverence his priest. Love him that made thee with all thy strength, and forsake not his ministers.
Which are the priests, the prophet, the ministers,
Right.
the evangelists, okay, the administrations of the body.
Right.
You're supposed to fear, honor, and reverence them.
Right. Yep.
Why? Because they were sent from the Lord. See, but Israel has lost all. See, the scriptures say you were discontinued from thy heritage. So all of that was a part of our heritage, and we lost all of that.
That's right.
But they do it on the left-hand side now.
Right.
They make sure them damn pastors got them Benzes outside. Yep. Some of them got private jets, right? Rolls Royces.
Big ass chains.
You know what I'm saying? They do it on the left-hand side, though.
Right.
They take care of them people.
Yeah.
And guess what? You better not ask from that pot.
Right.
You better not ask me to pay your light bill either.
Bro, if the pastor goes down bad, the people gonna restore the pastor.
They're gonna make sure he good. They'll go in debt.
Right.
To make sure they pastor good.
They got a load.
They got all type of crazy shit. Bishop, the nigga up there in Brooklyn, New York, whatever.
Fuck, I forgot his
Lamar,
name.
Bishop Lamar something.
Franklin.
That
Lamar
nigga
Franklin.
got Gucci suits on, riding the color in and ghost, whatever.
Right. Gucci North Face,
He Gucci now. Chanel line. Dior.
Lord made his bitch ass get robbed. Man.
Yeah, but go ahead, read verse 30.
It's like like that.
It says, love him that made thee without thy strength, forsake not his ministry.
31, that's the last one.
Fear the Lord and honor the priest,
That's right.
and give him his portion.
Give him his portion. You're supposed to, you Israelites supposed to pay your dues.
Right.
What did Paul say? If I reap to you spiritual things, shall I not reap your carnal things? It's an exchange. You're supposed to bring something to the altar, because this is the altar.
Right.
You're not supposed to come to the altar empty-handed.
Right.
If you're listening to the video, you got to pay your dues, man.
Right.
Now we're not asking you for money. You're supposed to be, hey, where can I go and you know what I'm saying, just show a little love.
Yep.
That's out of respect of the Lord, man.
Yep.
But that was the point. That was the point, brother. Go ahead.
Water.
As it is commanded thee, the first fruits and the trespass offering, and the gift of the shoulders, and the sacrifice of sanctification, and the first fruits of the holy things.
Yeah, that was the point.
Water.
If I can add on to the brother's point, you know, the brothers was on point, man, 10 out of 10. And really what these people do, man, you saw here the centurions, modern day cops, they come, they tell you to scoot over. You don't got no license, you know, get the hell up out of here. You got these wicked, homeless, whatever the hell they may be, you know, pissing on you, spitting at you. These people coming to scream at you, man. And back up the brother, he was talking about all the different positions, you know, of the Lord's body, which should be taken care of, you know, which these people should come bring their fruits onto. The book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 10, going down to 11. He that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens, that he may fill all things. Abishai, verse 11. And he gave some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, some pastors, and teachers for the perfecting of the saints, for the working of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Abishai. That's right. So we're all here that the Lord appointed us here, Lord willing, that we're all by the Lord. It's all build up the Lord's tabernacle, man, the sanctuary, man. But yeah, what these people trying to do? Tear it down, but you can't do nothing against it. Right? And this thing gonna keep pushing it and getting mightier, man.
That's right.
You know, it would be nice to have y'all little help, you know, y'all little, you know, fruits, but we don't need it.
Right. We're in the worst. This is the worst state.
And that's why we ain't gonna feel bad for you niggas, man.
That's right.
Come on, man.
That's right. No, that's the spirit. Cause you know, I just put a title on my notes. Lord, when I do this lesson next week or whenever the spirit have me do it. I put the title basically, hey, the Lord gonna take that spirit, that loving and caring spirit off of us real soon, man. All right. Because you know, we have that love for our people, but the Lord about to strip that, man. All right, because what doesn't the Lord got love for his people right now? He sent his men out. He's sending his men out to preach the word unto you that shows his love. But real soon, he about to strip his men. All right, so the Lord about to strip his men. And when you call, the scripture say, when you call upon the Lord, you're gonna call upon the Lord early. He ain't gonna answer you, man. All right, and the Lord gonna give us a spirit of man. You know, that caring and loving spirit. The Lord gonna strip that away from us, man. When we see our people when we see our women being ravaged in the streets. We see our people getting put to death, cannibalism, and etc., man. We're gonna laugh at that shit, man. All right, that's what the Bible say, man. All right, you're gonna laugh at destruction and calamity, famine. All right, it tell you that, man. The Lord gonna take that spirit away, man. All right, you ain't gonna be able to have that spirit, man. All right, the Lord not gonna want you to have that spirit, man. Okay.
Let's bring back up your point. Psalms 58 verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. You shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Right? We're going to have
Slap here, brother. It's kind of hot. Slap.
but that's the spirit we're going to be in. The Lord's going to put his anger upon us, man.
Right.
Because when you're in the flesh, right, you might feel sorrowful. Jake, you've got a big ass heart, man, at the end of the day.
Right.
You might feel merciful for somebody receiving judgment. But if you interfere with judgment, your ass will be getting judged too, man.
And that's why you see a lot of those niggas that be trying to save those women that be getting their ass beat up. They get their ass blown away. Why? Because you trying to interfere with what the Lord got going on. So the angel of the Lord gonna turn on you.
Psalms 58 and verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
God, who is the vengeance? What is the vengeance? Yahweh Shai, man, the spirit of the Lord, man, his only begotten son. And to back up the brother, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 35. Vengeance is mine, and recompense their foot shall slip at due time, man. For the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things to come pass upon them. Man, there's different things going against the living power, man. And the Lord is obviously, at rest right now, but when the Lord wakes him up, man, it's over, man. That's why this place is going to be destroyed so swiftly, man. Because the Lord, He's prepared, man.
The Lord's anger is building up too, man. I can see the wickedness increasing this way. That's another reason why because I'm going to destroy so swiftly, man. In 1 hour, Babylon's going to be destroyed, man. It's going to reach a threshold of sin, but the Lord's not going to be able to take it no more. He said, no, get this wicked ass kingdom off the face of the earth, man.
Hey, man, if I may say to back you brothers up, man. All right. Hey, judgment is coming. All right. Judgment is coming. Judgment gonna start before Yahweh Shai even come. All right. Well, judgment is already starting now. It's just a little tickle. All right. But hey, you know, hey, we see things, we rejoice. You may see something, you may get sad a little bit, but then you have in your mind, hey, that's what these people deserve, man. Hey, when the Lord really start bringing judgment out, all right. You ain't gonna be able to be sad, all right? Why you gonna be sad at the Lord doing something righteous? The Lord gotta take the cancer out, all right? Why you gonna be sad at the Lord doing something righteous, man? Okay? Now, of course, you might be sad, but hey, the Lord will put His Spirit upon us, man. Be cool, man. All right? Hey, look at Noah. Of course, Noah was kind of, he's like, oh shit, look at these people. But eventually, Noah was cool, man. He was cool, man.
That's the spirit you said cancer because what do you do with cancer? You nuke that shit with radiation. The same thing's going to happen to Babylon, man. You get nuked with radiation.
No, but it's all radiation.
Well, yeah, radiation. Yeah, nuclear radiation, man. Everything's going to be done in a righteous order, man.
That's right. And when you read the law, okay, when certain laws commanded certain people, certain Israelites to get killed, it said after that to put evil out of Israel. So when you see these things, the society that you see right now is a cause and effect of you not ridding evil out of a society. Okay, so when you allow wickedness, if you allow a woman to just keep committing adultery, and keep committing adultery, or a man to keep committing adultery, this is a lawless society, pretty much. Esau has certain rules and regulations that you can't do, but adultery is a major sin. And it's running rampant in Babylon the Great. In other countries, you can't do that. You'll die for it, as it should be.
Proverbs 6 and verse, the point, Proverbs 6 and 32, for whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Right? Adultery is a major sin because what does it do? Not only it destroys the relationship between the man and woman, it destroys households, it destroys children, it destroys generations. Man.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. He don't have understanding.
Yep.
Because it destroys a generation of people. And the Lord is all about building His people up. So that's why those people that did that, they had to get put to death. So that the other people could see it and say, oh no, I ain't doing that.
Made an example out of it.
Exactly. So the Lord, He's with making examples out of people.
And what was Babylon in the past like for this nation? An example. But have these people seen?
That's right.
Absolutely not.
That's right. And Babylon is going to be made an example. When we go by and see that, this is what happens when you do wickedness. You got nothing here.
Right. But satires and desert-like creatures.
That's right.
And nothingness. Man.
That's right. Got something?
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, starting at verse 15. Study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. But shun profane and vain babblings. Although this is talking about utterings and words, also your actions, man, the way you go about things. For they will increase into more ungodliness, man. So like the brother's saying, if you don't nip wickedness into the bud and get it up out of there, it's only going to create more, man. Like the brother said, cancer has to be radiated out immediately or else it starts festering in the body and then take advantage of the whole entire body. Next thing you know, you're dead, man.
That's right. And it spreads. And this is why we give me Jeremiah 2.
At the top?
Nah, read verse 21, I think. What's that? Claim to be a noble mind. A lot of people have become a bunch of fucking degenerates. That's what they are.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, starting at verse 21. Yet I planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed.
That's right. When you plant something, if you know anything about gardening, right? You make sure it got good soil. Okay, you plant it, and you're expecting the seed that you planted. You expect that seed to be the same when it uproots, when it sprouts. Okay, so the Lord saying that He planted us a noble vine, right? Go ahead.
How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
So when the Lord looking at you, you're like you're strange. You people are acting like heathens. But some of you are even acting worse than the heathens. I'm more scared of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was pumping my gas tank yesterday. I'm more scared of you niggas.
Yeah.
You niggas, you know, your pants snap, y'all. You're looking all disgruntled. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all acting worse than the caveman. Am I lying? It's y'all. Come on, man. We know Esau. He was created to be wicked. You weren't created to be that way. And that's what the scripture is going into. You were made to be upright, but the scripture say man has sought out many inventions. That was it on that.
I go one more verse. Verse 22, Jeremiah chapter 2. For thou wash thee with nitrate and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, said the Lord.
Damn. Lord said He didn't wash you. You still. That's why we need Yahweh Shah. That's why we need him.
Niggas like to pride themselves in that quote, which I can receive, you know, the sentiment. But they say the rose that grew from concrete, you know. The Lord made you a rose that grew out of Jerusalem, you know, out of good soil, with good properties, man.
That's right, man.
But these things want to be concrete made, man, Babylon made.
But in the Lord, He's not wrong. He did everything for us. We came out of Egypt, we were fed, we were cooked, our feet and our shoes wasn't all tore up. He protected us. You know. Go ahead, bro. Let's start at the top.
Isaiah 1:1, the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Verse 2, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider.
And that's that right there. Like the fact that you won't even consider what we're saying. You know, and a lot of you know, but you're not even considering the fact that America's going to be destroyed. What are you going to do? You got a secret plan or something?
Because Esau does, at least his wicked ass do, you know. He thinks he does, at least.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Jake, like a lot of you know that you're Israelite, but we're telling you, okay, America's going to be destroyed. And you're just like, all right, I'm going to get this money.
That's true. But in the same chapter that I was reading from before, if I can grab this quick scripture, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled, man? So going back to what the brother brought out, man, you know, ox knows his master, man. But Israel, nah, man, they want to be niggas, man. They want to have a block on their name or tatted on them that's owned by Esau Edom, man. That they're downtrodden, man.
Yeah, I mean, we love our people, but, I mean, I can't wait till the robot dogs coming. I can't wait. I can't wait till RoboCop come into the hood. Because you niggas need to be corrected. Y'all going too far. That's when you're going to try and listen. We can't save you from a robot dog with a machine gun on his back, man.
And Jake think the doors of mercy of the Most High is just up for help, man. It's open for a reason, man. Terry not unturned to the Lord,
Yeah,
man.
give me that, Sirach 5.
I got you, brother.
Start at the top. Go ahead.
Isaiah 1:4, our sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
It's like you're poking a bear. You poking the bear. You know how they got the meme talking about, oh, you poke the bear? It's like when he comes to the Lord, he's just some imaginary person. That's how people are acting like God doesn't exist. Well, we're about to find out. That was the point, brother. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 1. Set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart.
There you go. You doing what you think is right. You know, the scriptures, Proverbs, that too, and also I think Proverbs 12 and 14. Yeah, get that real quick. Proverbs 12 and 14.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 14. A man shall be satisfied with the good.
So like 14 and 12.
Proverbs 14 and 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
So he think there's a way that seems right unto a man. He think he's doing the right thing, but you ain't doing the right thing. You think getting money and having a family, which is cool, yeah, that's one of the pleasures of life for a man to have a family and money, whatnot. But you people have lost perspective of the order of things. The order is the Most High, the Son, you as the man, the woman, then the children. But you people have completely X'd out the higher powers. Your power, Israelite man. You need a power. You need a higher power. But you say, okay, me, I'm the power. Okay, we're gonna see.
I'm gonna get the money in the house first, then I'm gonna go take
Yeah.
Now, fool.
You're a fool.
Right, yeah.
There you go. You're a fool.
All right, because we go back to what? Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will. Right? We try to tell our people to the best of our ability how to reprove your ways and repent, to show your ways pleasing unto the Most High. But a simple man won't be reproved. He's going to do what he wants. He's going to find an excuse to do what he wants. I can't serve the Lord. I got a wife.
Yeah.
I can't serve the Lord.
My
I got a
kids.
job.
I take my kids out on Saturdays. My kid, I gotta take my little baby girl to the playground on Saturday. Man, fuck that playground. Hey, in the minute of the Lord, sometimes you gotta say, sometimes you gotta have an I don't give a fuck attitude sometimes, man. You got to. In order to make it in this ministry and to not bug yourself out, man, you just gotta focus on, man, fuck every, when shit get too hot, man, fuck it, man. I'm gonna serve the Lord, man. Brothers got women, wives, and children. But guess what? We keep it in its proper perspective, which is balance.
Continuing on in the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 3, and say not, who shall control me for my words? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
He will in no wise let thee go. He ain't gonna let you go for what you've done. I've been eating pork for 30 years. Right? That's a famous saying in the Negro community. I've been praying over this for 35 years. I've been a preacher for 35 years. I've been eating the same thing.
And God.
Yeah. and through, it's all sanctified and cleansed.
God.
This shit, the Lord is going to purge wickedness out of Israel. It has to come to an end.
Continuing on, concerning, verse 5, concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Be not without fear to add sin unto sin. That's iniquity. You just sinning. You just keep sinning without considering, like, damn, man, I am doing wrong, man. You're supposed to consider. That was it. You got something?
Same way. Go ahead.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Like the brothers used an example. Jake will say, I've been eating pork all my life, and nothing's happened to me. All right, nothing's happened to you yet, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Right? The Lord don't operate on your time. The Lord sets up judgment when he wants to set up judgment, man. You can't, provoke the Lord to move when he wants to move, man. But just because you have that prideful mindset that I can do what I want, nothing's going to happen to me, the Lord's going to destroy your ass, man. This is why the hearts of the sons of men are fully set in them to do wicked, man.
That's right.
They got that doors, that will spirit thing. They got free will, man. You have no idea what your will is at the end, man.
It's like something happens, right? And it'll die down a little bit. Then something happen again, and it'll die down. Well, shit gonna reach a point where it ain't gonna die down. It's gonna come a point where you go to you're gonna realize, like, damn, this shit is really, the stores are really empty. Like this what those guys are talking about, this it's here. Go ahead, you got it.
The book Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 16, starting at verse 11, and it reads, "And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is a marvel if he escape unpunished."
It'll be a damn miracle.
Lottery ticket.
Read that again.
I got you. At the top, "And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is a marvel if he escape unpunished."
Cause why? We're gonna be marveled if the Lord don't kill you niggas, man. If he don't kill y'all niggas, I'll be like, wow. You know, not saying that I'm righteous, but y'all, Jake just take, man, you guys have gone too far. If I'm a mortal man saying that, imagine what the Lord is saying. You know how he feels.
And y'all gone so far, Jake don't even know where to start at, man.
You know, it's just like it just needs to reset, man.
That's it. Verse 12, "As his mercy is great, so is his correction also.
There you go.
He judges a man according to his works."
So everybody's gonna get a reward based off what they've done. Whether you've been good, whether you've been bad, right? That's simple. Right? Everybody believes in karma, whatever you call it. What comes to karma, what comes around, goes around, whatever y'all believe in. All you niggas believe in that. When I say niggas, I'm talking about the Negro man on down. And you women. You're not exempt from judgment because you're a woman. Stop being a hoe. Who else gonna tell you to stop being a hoe? The pastor ain't. So who gonna have to tell you? We are. Stop being a whore. Stop sleeping with every man you meet. Stop being promiscuous. Stop going outside dressing like a slut. Stop doing that. Because who else gonna tell you? Society ain't. Is society gonna tell you that? No, society is promoting it. Women can put up half-naked pictures on Instagram and nothing happens to it. If a woman goes to church with a skimpy dress on and a skirt, the pastor's not going to rebuke her. So who's going to rebuke our people? It's our job to do it.
It talks about open rebuke is better than secret love, man.
That's right.
But this is rebuke and correction is a form of love. But the reason that we're out here in the highway and the byways is because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua loves his people.
That's
he
right.
wants y'all to see y'all repent, man. But the scripture talks about how it is behold the face of the Heavenly Father and one sinner repents and how happy
It's
they
joy
are.
in heaven, man.
Yep.
Over one sinner repent. We want y'all to repent. What you think we out here cursing y'all out for? You think if we had it our way, we wouldn't want to do this. But it's a necessary job.
Jake said, if we don't do it, who's going to do it? That's right, man, because the wicked black woman, she's only promoting it and only encouraging you to do so. Go get some more money, baby. Right?
That's right. And, a lot of brothers, we don't really talk about the black woman like that. But if we don't, who else is going to rebuke the black woman? Who else going to tell her to repent? Because the pastor not going to do it. Esau ain't going to do it.
Esau love it.
It got to be us.
I got a quick scripture, the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 20, and it reads, "And except the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved." Because this thing is only waxing worse, man. "But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days," man. For the elect's sake, that's why you hear scientists speaking about the minute being shortened, the hour being shortened, the earth is being faster, the time being sped up even more. That's because of the Lord, man. The Lord's doing that for his elect's sake because he knows the Lord, the saints are, what's the word? It says, he shall wear out the saints, man. You know the saints are wearing out, man. But we still going, through the Lord's Spirit. That's right.
We're still going.
But if this thing was to continue, man, the Lord would have no regard for the time of this place. Man, this thing would be extinct, man.
They putting the juice, they're juicing animals. So now the meat is juiced up. They juicing up animals. We don't know what the fuck we eat, man.
Bill Gates, one of the largest farm owners in America, man. He's juicing up fucking fruits and vegetables.
Everything they talking about juicing up lettuce, juicing up fruits and vegetables. Well, man, we need the Lord, man. I'm talking about real seriously. This is some urgent shit.
That's why I said women shall bring forth menstruous monsters, man. Because all these goddamn consumptions they doing, man. That's why the prophets or the apostles up on down they say GMO babies, man. That's really what's being produced, man. Yeah,
man.
Live literal GMO babies, man.
That's right. Men's testosterone levels are being affected. Women bring, you know,
Estrogen,
you know,
soy boys.
Yeah. Everybody's all effeminate. Everybody's all emotional.
Gotta be politically correct.
It's like, God, well, this thing, man, you can tell, like, the more wicked it gets, the Lord, he's gonna speed it up. He has to. Because if we were to stay here another 20, 30 years, we wouldn't fucking survive now. We physically couldn't survive here. The food that we eat is already poison. You're supposed to feel good after you eat.
Right.
Why do you sluggish?
Con.
That's not, food is supposed to nourish you. You're supposed to get nourishing minerals and vitamins from food. But after you eat, you feel sluggish, you feel tired and shit. Why? Because you're not eating. You don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm eating. You know? I mean, it's saying beef on it, but is it really beef?
The bread of the children of Israel shall be defiled.
That's some real shit, though.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. It's not only us that's suffering, you know, all of creation is really suffering, man. The animals, you know, the elements, right? Because Esau Edom, he contaminates everything he touches. Everywhere he goes, he got to defile something.
Yeah, say that again. And this is so-called Earth Day. Today is Earth Day. So we're going to get on you fucking devils that destroyed the earth, man. You defiled everything. Got the nerve to talk about some goddamn Earth Day.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 28. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves. But when they perish, the righteous increase. And you don't see righteousness being increased on this time, man. But when Yahweh Shai kingdom is translated, then you will see so, man. Right here on this side, you got wickedness thriving, man. Animals are not even going into their habitats because we've taken them, man.
Whales are being washed up on shore. Sharks are being washed. Everything's being washed up on shore. Why? Why are they just magically dying?
Birds falling out the
Sky.
sky.
What the fuck? The cattle, 18,000 cattle were burnt. What the fuck are you doing?
Exploded.
What's going on here? You got something? Go ahead, you got it.
It's Isaiah 24, verse 4. The earth mourned and faded away. The world languished and faded away from the people, and the hearts of people of the earth through language. You're right, man. Hey, it's not like how Esau's, you know, he's in leadership. You know, he don't follow the man Sabbath. You know,
He don't follow none.
He don't follow nothing.
He don't follow none of the laws regarding the earth. No.
Esau, goddamn devil.
How they say how the trees mourn, man. You know, they trees mourn because Esau's in rulership, man. He's cutting down trees, cutting down forests. You know, animals, all these things, man. Got the animals in the zoos and shit.
Yeah, that's
You got a tree in the dead heart of a cement, man. That tree's mourning,
and
man.
you got something called overfishing.
Yeah.
It was a documentary on Netflix not too long ago about overfishing. You just keep fishing. You got fished the whole ocean out. Taking all the shit that's supposed to clean the sea, you're taking it out of the sea.
Crustaceans.
So that's just like if diesel truck, if there was no trees, the trees are supposed to filter the air that we breathe. All the pollution and shit. But you're taking the trees away. And you're taking the things that clean the sea out of the sea, which means that it's more poison in the sea and in the air. You gotta go. You gotta go.
But it's crazy too because they're cutting down the trees for paper. Right? You cut down a tree to make your filthy lucre, the U.S. dollars, which is worthless, man. At the end of the day, so you're really cutting down the trees, which has a beneficial property to make something that's worthless to everybody. Man.
Yeah.
And they take, you said they take stuff at the sea, they take the bottom feeders, the stuff that clean the ocean, they strip your crab, your lobsters, and he give it to you, make it like it's a fucking delicacy, man.
The clams.
And that's how crazy, how Esau got you in the delusion, man. And the trick that he gives you the bullshit, and then you think it's delicacy. You know, you love to eat it.
And that's what Babylon goes into, you know, the word babal, you know, confusion, man. And that's what this place is, man. You write from left to right, you know, you read it from left to right here, and that's not how it's done, man. And if I could edify you brothers on what the brother brought out on the overfishing, what Esau Edom is doing with all the nations, Moab, they're dragging ocean trawlers on the sea floors, which is wiping out the coral reefs, which takes thousands of years to build back up and pretty much fluctuate correctly. And pretty much when they do all that, they're killing the ocean, man. There's no inhabitants, there's no ecosystem and environmental cycle.
There you go. And the ecosystem is what causes. It's like a circle of life, and when it's a disruption in that, things get chaotic. Okay, because certain things eat certain things need other things to survive in nature.
Right.
So when you take one out, it's a harm to another. It's a cycle. But Esau knows this though. He's a scientist. He got all the books and all the technology. He's down there looking at. Oh my God! Look at this unknown. He already knows that. But he's the deaf adder that stops the ear. He don't want to hear it.
This is like a chain. It's part of the chain. You cut off one part of the chain, everything's getting all disrupted.
That's right.
Yep.
It goes from harmony to harm.
There you go. Like when you take the man out of the house, what is it called? Chaos. Everything. How we know you this man of sin? Everywhere you go, this is chaos. Here it is, you on land, you fucking with everything in the earth. Shit that's at the bottom of the sea, you fucking with.
Then you already got the fattest of the earth, but you still want more.
He won't, he can't be, yeah, get that scripture. Get that one. He's like, hell, man. Go ahead, one of y'all have something? Go ahead.
Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and the wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Earth Day, right? It's Earth Day. Today is technically Earth Day, but Earth Day should be every day. Okay, man has dominion over the earth, right? You're supposed to take care of it because this is where you live at. So if you're harming the earth, you don't care about the next generation. Esau is a horrible supervisor. He's a horrible manager. You need to be fired.
But that's a beautiful point, because we're supposed to take care of the earth, and the earth's supposed to take care of us. We are nourished by the things that grow on earth, the animals that live upon the earth. But we're destroying, we're creating GMO plants and splicing seeds together, right? And putting juice in our animals, man. We're also destroying ourselves, man.
So you juice an animal, right? And then when he gonna have an animal, the juice is just juice generations.
This is why the 8 days got to be short, because otherwise no flesh will be saved, man. Everything is corruptible, man. You're putting fucking microchips in dogs, man. For what? What's the point of that, man?
Oh yeah, you need to track your dog and see him. You know.
That's that predictive programming, man.
Yeah, and that's also a cut to you non-believers in the prophecy of the MOTB, man. You got these dogs that's obviously in your face that's being chipped or whatever the case may be, and you trying to tell the people that that's not a possible prophecy. It's white women and it's sin and it's the cell phone. What the hell are you talking about, brother? It's right in your face.
That's right, man.
I was gonna back up. The brother's talking about, pretty much we're supposed to take care of the earth, man, which is right. The book of Genesis, chapter 3, turn at verse 20, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 23.
That's always you niggas. The white man ain't doing that.
And Adam called his wife Eve because she was the mother of all living. Going down to 23, therefore the Lord, Yahweh, sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken. So that goes to show you, we're supposed to take care of the land that was given to us by the Lord, doing the land Sabbath, not splicing seeds, not creating buildings with mortar and with blood in them, man. The majority of your building got cement and blood in it. And the scriptures speak about not doing that.
And you're not supposed to keep draining the blood of the earth out, which is oil. If you go to the blood bank every fucking day, what is going to happen to you? You're eventually going to drop dead. You're not supposed to. If you keep taking blood out of your body, you're not going to live, man. If you keep draining the oils, the earth resources continually, because he's not going to stop digging until the Lord take his ass out.
I was thought about something with the spirit, and part of that, scripture says, said one that's profitable.
Go ahead, give me that side right too.
How side
Read that,
part of that
read
is
that.
that the earth gonna be all in order, man. The earth gonna be ruled in the right way, man.
That's right. And you know, we know now, this ain't the way. We're sorry, Lord. We understand. Because the earth is important. This is where we live at. This is where the generations of our kids is going to be forever in the kingdom of heaven. So when we get in rulership, we're going to show the heathens how to rule the earth. They're going to be able to drink clean water from springs, eat real food. We fell. It was our job to do this. It's not Esau's job to rule the world. You know, ultimately, yeah, we still got to get on his ass, but we fucked up. And we're up here acknowledging our sins. We're sorry. And it's time for you devils to go down. It's time for y'all devils to go down. It's time for us to get the earth back. You was blessed with your blessing. You didn't know how to rule it.
That's when it's gonna look the best.
That's right. Because America was beautiful. America was a beautiful place before the caveman came. Right? The scriptures tell you that Solomon would have his navy come over here for different gold, okay, for different vessels. What the scripture say, peacock. You know, so Solomon would get resources from over here and bring it back to the land of Israel. And you devils came along and just everything that you touch, it turns moldy.
It rots.
It rots. Because you're the man of sin. You can't do right.
Proverbs 19 and 10, delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. Right? Truly, it talks about how the elder is going to serve the younger. Esau was created to be a servant at the end of the day. He's created to be a devil, but the ultimate purpose is to go into captivity too, man. All right, and who are the princes? Yasharallah, man. He, Prince of Power, man. We are the princes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So it's not comely for a servant to have rule over us, man. And this is why the earth is in the condition that it is in now. All the kind of foundations of earth are out of course, man. Because a servant is in rulership, and he has no idea how to rule correctly, man.
Nope. Like a child. Job said, they are younger than I, have me in derision.
That's why the Lord got to speed up this thing.
They're children, man.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. And it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Not only the people, the animals are sad. You got, God damn it, you got the goddamn whales in captivity, man. You got a big ass 100-foot whale or a 50-foot whale trapped in a goddamn bowl. That's amazing. I mean, come on, man. He on display. But when you go to the zoo now, the animals look sad. They morale all down because they got spirits too. They're alive. They have feelings. They just like fuck, man. That's why when you be playing with them animals, they get loose on y'all damn Edomites because they don't like you.
And that's why the Lord said them animals gonna roam the streets, man. They done the animals wrong. The animals about to do them wrong as well, man. The Lord has created spirits for vengeance, man.
Yep.
Same thing with the plant life. Y'all want to splice up and do GMO, this and that. Well, the Lord's about to send famine, man. Y'all want to do the earth wrong? Well, the Lord's about to send earthquakes and plagues and wildfires, man, and sinkholes and potholes and missiles, man.
That's right. You about to fuck the earth up.
Y'all want to do the saints and the Israelites wrong, the elect wrong, man? Well, the Lord's about to put a spirit upon them and give them a new body so your ass can get messed up, man.
That's right.
Here you are, you thinking you safe in your little bunker. The Lord has made Buster bunkers. I mean, Salakia. What's the bomb name?
Buster bunker.
No, that's a
Bunker Buster.
No, Bunker Buster. The Lord has, there's a missile called a Bunker Buster, man. And Esau Edom is so comfortable because he has a satellite which detects radars. Well, the Lord has gave Russia a missile that travels so quickly that in front of it is a plasmic cloud that hides it and cloaks it, man. The same thing with the chariots, man.
God, that was the Lord.
That's
right?
the Lord.
Oh, give me Isaiah 54:16 real quick. Real quick. Go ahead, read that up.
Quick point, because the brothers talk about beautiful point. You go to the zoo, you see these whales, big ass whales in a cage, man, and that's highly depressing because it says, in other words, they can be just as slow as 3 to 5 miles per hour. We're just talking about whales. But the impressive part is that they're doing that 24 hours a day. That means they could be covering 100 miles in a day. whales are used to traveling 100 miles a day. How can they do that in a cage, man? 100 miles a day, you times it out to 365 days in a year, man. That's over 3,000 miles, man.
It's like you don't even recycle. You don't even say, okay, I'm gonna keep this animal for maybe a month and then give me another one to even give them a chance to live.
Right.
You just keep that one for 50 years. Yeah, this is Skipper.
Price tag.
Skipper's been in our family for 35 years. God damn,
Oh,
nigga.
that's how you treat your family.
You can't go get another skipper so that you can recycle the animals and let them have a life? So you wicked. That's like a nigga getting life in prison for just being a Negro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just, But that happens to us though. You know, we in hell, man. We in hell, bro. Go ahead, get that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16, and it reads, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
So the smith is the man that creates the missiles. Okay? The smith is the scientist. So the Lord got the spirit on the scientist. What you say, brother? To make the clouds in front of the bomb.
A plasmic cloud in front of the missile, which pretty much cloaks it like a cloud.
God, so that's the doing of the Lord. Hey, the brother who put me up, I gotta look at her.
God, shit. If you want to know even more,
Bunker buster.
Russia has a device that the Lord has given the spirit to do, which is called the dead hand. So in other words, in Babylon the Great, for missiles to go off, you have to go through a sort of codes and the different lines of authority. And here, I mean, Salaki, in Russia, there could be nobody in the land. Everyone could be dead. But if it detects a missile in its system or in its surrounding areas, it has a dead hand system, which is to shoot off missiles to Babylon the Great. No other place. It'll shoot them directly off to Babylon the Great. It's called Russian dead hand.
Russian dead hand. So either way it go, hey, you Edomites gonna get what you deserve. And you wicked 2/3 Jakes here in America. So either way, hey, you gonna get it. But back to you, devil. Go ahead, what you want to war?
What y'all talking about?
Yeah, we talking about because it's Earth Day. These devils destroyed the Earth.
Oh yeah, it is Earth Day. Do y'all think I second Ezra 15?
Go ahead, Jared. You devil has. I mean, everything is all polluted and tainted, man.
Somebody had got the Earth was out of course.
Nah, you got that too. We're just getting warmed up.
Hey, that's it. Let's do it. This is second Ezra 15. I'll start verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6 is the point. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Whole earth. And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Alright, so hey, you know, today's Earth Day, and I seen that this morning too. I just forgot about it. So-called Earth Day. You know, this is the time where back in the day, like on Nickelodeon, they weren't playing those shows. There'll be a big ass commercial. Everybody go outside and go have fun. I'm gonna pick up.
You're supposed to do that every day.
You're supposed to do that every day.
You're supposed to care about the Earth one day.
Right.
But like I was saying earlier, we're supposed to take care of the Earth so that we can survive.
Right.
We need the Earth to yield forth its strength so that when we eat the food from the Earth, it'll give us nourishment.
Right.
That's the cycle of life. We take care of the Earth take care of us back. It's like a back and forth relationship. But once you start doing the Earth wrong, it's not going to yield forth its strength anymore.
Right. The way Esau doing, what do we have? We have that land. We have the land Sabbath. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he's just pulling. He's just pulling. He's pulling. Like, bro, you're drying the earth.
Yeah.
You know. Like at the end of the day, we know the scriptures say the earth body forever, but like, bro, this man, he really has the spirit of I can't get enough. You know.
The Earth does abide forever, but the Earth is sick right now. You can tell.
Right.
The weather keeps changing constantly.
Right.
Like
Yes.
the weather, one hour could be this, and then another hour would be that, and we just think that it's normal. That's not normal.
Right. Brothers be sick as hell, man.
It's not normal.
Shit, this goddamn area we in like 2 rainfalls away from being underwater, bro.
Right.
This shit can't even take somebody spitting on it, man. Esau Edom is monetizing free water that the Heavenly Father gives us, man. We're not even allowed to store rainwater, man. You'll go to jail.
Right.
You can't grow your own fruits and vegetables in your backyard. And even if you do whatever you're doing the most organic way, the air is still falling on it, man, which is chemtrail filled.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's
You
no
can't
really,
get a break, man. You
there's
can't
no-
win.
There's no escaping, man.
But
You
yeah,
can't
Jake
win.
think this our home, man. This is where we come to be comfortable.
Well, they got something called forever chemicals,
Yep.
where it's just forever. They everywhere. They all in everywhere. They in you, and you can't get rid of them either. That's why they call forever chemicals.
That's the spirit. Because where does those forever chemicals come from? A lot of them come from a Teflon pan. So the food you're eating from the Teflon pan, you're eating those forever chemicals, and the reason they're called forever chemicals, and your body can't break them down. So they just float around in your system.
And those are FDA approved too.
What they say? The plant truck.
Yeah, black truck.
Life.
Life. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not they got the plant truck rolling around on Earth Day.
Right.
And the Earth's supposed to be a green field.
Right.
There's supposed to be nothing but greenery here.
Right.
You went too far, Esau. Exactly. You went too far. There's a fucking restaurant on every corner.
Right. There's concrete throughout the whole
We're looking at more cement than we are looking at green right now.
Right. More cement than green. Right.
That's a problem.
You know,
That's
the Lord showed us in the law how to govern ourselves, how to rule ourselves amongst the earth and amongst people. But Esau, he threw it away. I'm gonna do things my way. He got his own statutes and code, thousands of statutes and codes and laws. When it's supposed to be one, and that's the scriptures. Okay? He's anti-scripture. Why is it? Why, you know, and I keep talking about adultery because that destroys generations of people. That destroys families. It destroys. That's how adultery, man. It destroys generations and it can destroy a nation of people.
Yes.
Men don't even know if that's their child or not because of adultery.
Now you got a popular thing with Jake. They getting these paternity tests years down the line. They find out it's not even their seed, man.
Yeah.
You
So
breaking
that-
up.
yeah,
You
go
break-
ahead.
Just like the brother said, you breaking up everything.
You breaking up that child is traumatized.
The man.
Can you imagine you 10 years old? That's not my dad. What? That's not my father.
Women know that.
And she knows why you went to go do that?
She'll get mad at the man.
Like, bitch. But like I'm saying, if we don't reprove our people, who else is? Because Esau's gonna give her a pass.
Right.
So who's gonna do it?
I'm past with Charles Ford.
God reward you.
Right.
Reward
When you look at you can say something else like
Oh, no, I'm about to say that's the spirit, Slovakia. Because I did a lesson on this, but they said up to 25% of people born in America today don't know their real dad because of paternity fraud, man.
Paternity fraud.
Yep.
But now Apostle Hart did a video, all right, about he said the title of the video was like "Don't Get Married." When you click the link, the man they was about to get married in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that.
He called. There's 100 condoms. Yo, whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop. You guess what she said? Why are you home early?
Why you came home early? No sympathy.
What?
No sympathy. No gut, no feeling of I'm sorry. Or-
Like the black woman, like it's to the point that you know you're really the serpent. You're really the serpent. Man. You
But
gotta-
Esau gives these people, these women, these beasts, that's what they are, animals.
Right.
They give them a license to do these things. And why? There's no repercussions for it. If a woman commits adultery on her husband, what happens to her here in America? Nothing. And guess what? God forbid you got kids in the house, but she getting it too. Guess what? Living in your house and them not even be your kids.
That one Benjamite woman, I think it was a Benjamite man or woman. She had 6 kids. None of them was the man. He put her to death.
So Jake,
Death.
Jake is doing this thing where, like brother said, there's a trend now to go get a DNA test.
And the Lord put that spirit upon Jake.
Yeah. So hey, go get it.
Right, go get it.
If something poking you to go get it, because some brothers, you know, they child look exactly like, you know what I'm saying? You know, some Jake, they, you know, but you know, you think you got that thing in it, y'all.
Your spirit itching.
You know what I'm saying? You should go do it.
Do that.
And you know how to, she make you feel bad. Oh, you don't trust me? Fuck no.
That's right. That's right.
Either you go get a paternity test or you catch a lot.
Yeah.
Asking the Lord, man, like, Lord, this my child.
You know,
Like,
hey, something that they'll be too hurt. You know what I'm saying? To even want to deal with that. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand how that's some painful shit, man.
yeah.
But goes to show you, you're raw. Oh, matter of fact, give me something right 10. Oh, you got it? Come. So, but this is what I'm saying. Just naming certain things that destroys people. And this is why the Lord said you're supposed to kill these people. There's no sacrifice for sin for this. There is no sacrifice for that, because if you let one of these demons squiggle out of their judgment, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to spawn other demons.
There you go.
Then other demons spawn, and that's what you got. A world society full of demons.
Demon pool.
That's what it is. That's what you got. You got to squash the demon bug while it's here. And Yahushua is coming back to do that because he's the exterminator.
Right, that's right.
He's coming back to exterminate you bugs, you roaches. You got it, bro. Start at the top.
All right, come on. The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people.
That's right.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
There was no adultery was being committed during King Solomon's reign. You got put to death.
Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so as his officers, and what manner of men the ruler of the city is. Such are all that dwell therein.
See, as the ruler, so are the people. So, you by the beast man being your God, Esau, Edom, you're going to follow what he says. But then you're going to do whatever he said is right. And what he says is right, it's not really right. No, you can't eat pork. It's like we got to actually tell you these things. We got to tell you. That's why we preach the same thing over and over and over to our people. That's the Most High. He's very, very repetitive when it comes to his people because they're hard-hearted and stiff-necked. Even though you might think the topic you bringing out is basic, our people need to hear that, man. They got to hear these things. Even though you might think it's milk, oh yeah, that's too simple. Let me get real deep. You don't have to get real deep. Our people need to hear anything godly, they need to hear it. Our people are sick, man.
That's right. Verse 4, the power of the earth, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it in one that is profitable.
That's right. That's Yahushua. Everything gonna be set back right when he gets in power and authority. And Earth Day is gonna be every day. We're gonna take care of the earth. Ain't nobody gonna be pissing in the water. Ain't nobody gonna be having cows pee on them. Okay? Nobody gonna be eating dog in the kingdom.
Right.
The animals will be safe.
Right.
Okay? Moab chop. Ain't no rats being chased. We're gonna put things back in its proper perspective. Okay? That was the point.
That was the point.
Yeah, that was the point. You got the point, man.
I got a quick one because brother brought out a beautiful point how Jake don't want to listen to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai because they rather listen to what Esau tells them to do. They rather Esau's laws. They rather Esau's society, man. But this is the same spirit that was back in the days, reborn again today, man. The ones that chose their enemies to rule over them.
Yep.
But this is 2 Maccabees chapter 4, and starting at verse 13. Now such was the height of Greek fashions and increase of heathenish manners through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, the ungodly wretch, and no high priest. That the priests had no courage to serve anymore at the altar, but despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifices, hastened to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise after the game of discus called them forth. This is the point right here. Not verse 15, not setting by the honor of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all. Right? Our people rather, Greek and Roman customs, man, American customs. Our people would rather celebrate Christmas than Passover, man. Yep. Our people would rather worship the woman instead of being the man of the house, man. Our people would rather these things than having their children rule over them because they don't want to punish them because they want to be their child's best friend. Yeah. This is why our people would rather these things. This is what Babylon allows, man.
That's right. Yep.
Babylon will sentence Babylon will take you, your children away, and you to jail if you give your child the rod of correction, man. Our people are cool with that, man. That's not how it's supposed to be, man. You're supposed to spare the rod, spoil the child. If you spare the rod for your child, you destroy a generation, man, because now that child becomes willful, man.
It becomes a demon.
Yep, becomes a demon.
That child most likely is going to grow up to be a rebellious demon because he ain't got his ass whooped by, or his father wasn't there.
Yep. And again, why is the father not there? Because our women are cool with, receiving Section 8, which allows the man to stay out of the house where you can't receive it.
Child support.
Our women are cool
Food
with that,
stamps.
man.
certain benefits the woman can't get if the man is still in the house. So guess what they'll do? They'll choose.
Which is evil.
Guess who they'll choose over there? Oh, I'm
need a man.
I don't need a man. He gonna the white man gonna take care of me. And I'm gonna still get my little thing on the side. She still gonna have 4 or 5 kids and still get banged out.
I seen Eve do that. She said, why have a job or why have one baby daddy if I can have 3 baby daddies and get $400 from each
Yeah,
one?
she was doing the math.
You were doing the math, man. And so what? She said, well, yo, if you don't have multiple baby daddies, you're losing. No, you're destroying multiple generations. You know, you and those men you're dealing with need to be put to death, man, at the end of the day. And that's adultery too. All right, but this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You receive these benefits from Esau. You receive these liberties and freedoms from the so-called white man, the devil, man. You think it's for your own good, but it's really destroying your mind, man. It's destroying the way you judge, destroying the way you see reality, man.
It is. And that's why a lot of our people, they're just gonna have to get put to death. Because you know, they're not listening to the word. If the word is not enough for you, then what else can we do for you? The word has to be enough. It has to be. If it's not enough, then guess what? Your ass is grass. You got something? Not yet. That was it? Hey, you're Rob. You got something?
I got a Psalm 82. This is Psalms 82. We're gonna start doing that. This is Psalms 82, and I'll start at one and I'm gonna read down. Psalms 82 and 1. The Most High standeth in the congregation of the mighty, he judgeth among the gods. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Salah. Defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy, which the Lord is doing that, and the Lord is going to ultimately do that when the Lord sent his son. All right, Yahweh Shai. Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked, which the Lord won't do that when he sends Yahweh Shai. Verse 5, this is the point. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. All right, so amen. The earth is out of course right now, man. Why is that? Because the wicked bear rule, man. All right, real talk. Because the wicked bear rule. Yeah, it says in Psalms, Proverbs 29:2, the wicked bear rule. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. But not only the people mourning, animals are mourning. The air is mourning. Trees mourning. All right, the scriptures say the trees gonna rejoice when there's no feather that's coming up against them. The earth gonna be at rest. All right, when you read Romans 8, it tells about, it said the creature waiting for the sons of God to basically come up and rule. All right, so everybody's sad, man. All right, the earth even sad. The earth, they gave the earth his own day, and he not even happy. It's like a kid, it's his birthday, but he sat at the table. You know,
Thursday.
right?
Yeah.
You know, that brother's kind of good.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12, this is backing up the brother speaking about pretty much Eve, you know, the Israelite women becoming so content with the society and everything that it gives them, rather than what the Lord ordains them to have. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 14, and to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and times, and a half time from the face of the serpent, this beast, man, this system, man, which supports them and allows them to continue what the hell they do, man. What you have, like the brothers brought out, Section 8 child food stamps, you got Social Security benefits, you know, you got all these kind of different things, which allows, you know, our people to love this place, man, and think that this place is a joint heir unto them, which it really is, because they're both wicked, but this place is not for their benefit, it's for their demise, their destruction.
Read that again, what you were saying there, man.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 14, and to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness and into her place where she is nourished for a time and times for a half a time in the face of the serpent.
All right, so, you know, Revelation 12, it jumps back and forth to future prophecy and ancient prophecy as well, you know? So, you know, where we had flee Israel from what, 70 AD, right? And when we fled to the west coast of Africa, fleeing from the devil, right? So we fled from the damn devils that was, because Yahushua say what? When you see Jerusalem compass, you got to leave. So we came and we fled to the west coast of Africa, and what? The Lord had America as what? America had to get prepped for us to go into slavery. So the Lord thought about America before the foundation of the earth for us to go into slavery here. You know? He did. You know what I'm saying? And from America, Esau just ran rampant. He took off. Yeah, you know, demon time. You know?
You know, James, I'm on the porch. Start getting busy.
Hey, he jumped off the porch. Well, how old you were when you jumped off the porch? God, so we're going to close it out right there. And Lord willing, this lesson will edify. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, B'Chakadash.
Don't want to sit the bosses and elders a great millstone. Salutations to the elect out there. Shalom.
Shalom.
Above all.
Above all.
Wom Yasharallah.
Om Yasharallah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom.